Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats, and welcome back to another Minecraft Story Mode Episode 5 prediction video for you guys. So today I'm going to be talking about Episode 5 theories, also a possible new mob that you're going to be fighting in Episode 5, or it may end with. I have a lot of theories and also predictions on it. If you missed the last prediction video, I'll be sure to link that down below in the description. That included an Episode 4 recap, so if you want to watch that video and to kind of catch up on what's going on now, feel free to do so. Also, if you can, drop the video, like, and share it. It is much appreciated and shows your support for the channel. So the last prediction video, you guys really hit on some good topics and good points, and also made sense as well. Now, we already have our thoughts on what Episode 5 boss might be, but today I'm going to be talking about the EnderDragon. Yes, the EnderDragon, which is the actual mob that actually was technically, we thought, was defeated in the very first episode of Minecraft Story Mode, and then we find out in Episode 4 that it technically wasn't defeated, it was trapped. Yes, trapped inside of a command block by Soren. So this kind of made things a little of a twist here. Now, there was a look at some of the items, of course, that the Order had actually had, like as far as like, you know, the items that they kept and such things like that, which was actually just like, you know, a prismarine shard, also a sea lantern. I think they had packed ice, a dragon egg, which I don't know how they got the dragon egg if they technically didn't defeat the EnderDragon. So I'm a little like sketchy and little, you know, I have thoughts about that one, but being that, you know, again, they technically didn't defeat it, they've just trapped it inside of the command block. Now, this is possibly going to lead into two possible ways of something that can happen in Episode 5. I think Episode 5 is more or less going to be not so much about like the whole episode about the EnderDragon, but I think it might reveal something to do with the EnderDragon maybe being released again from this command block. Now, do bear in mind, you did capture it, well, Soren did capture it in the command block, and the command block was used to create the Witherstorm. And think about this, Episode 5, when you defeated the Witherstorm, you destroy the command block. So does that mean that the EnderDragon like respawns or like comes back out? I don't think it'll come back out in the overworld, of course, but what if it like respawns and now it's back in the inn and it's more angry because its dragon egg is missing? But I don't know about the inn crystals, because for some odd reason, I know in Ivor's lair that he had in the Farlands, the inn crystals were there. So he somehow managed to take them, of course, and keep those. So now I don't know how this is going to play out, but I do possibly think we are going to get some glimpses of the EnderDragon more. Maybe you'll seek more on your adventure to actually fight the EnderDragon, of course, because again, it's not technically defeated. I think if we can defeat the Witherstorm, we can definitely defeat the EnderDragon, especially with the sword that we have, which is like welded with like enchanted with a command block enchantment. It's just insane. So I definitely think we can defeat the EnderDragon if possible, if we ever do get a chance to fight it, if they do decide to take a trip to the inn, because you are technically the new Order now. Now, depending on the route that you took, all depends on, or the choices you made, I think might kind of dictate on what's going to happen in Episode 5 too, but overall, I think the same thing might happen. Now, in Episode 4, I played it twice. Soren actually runs off and he goes completely missing. And also on another scene, Gabriel runs off and goes completely missing, and Ivor goes after him. Now, Ivor goes after both of these guys too, and we learned a lot about Ivor, that Ivor, of course, isn't this terrible guy. He was actually the good guy. It turned out to be that Soren was the guy that actually lied and did all this stuff here. So now, that's not to say that Soren is a bad guy, but he did kind of say the command block kind of took control, and you know, he just, you know, they were nobody without it, so there's somebody with it. So he kind of kept that from the Order, and then, you know, he tricked everybody into thinking they defeated the EnderDragon. But I do think that the EnderDragon might be released this episode, or maybe again it will end with a glimpse of the EnderDragon somehow. I'm kind of thinking of the bosses that they could possibly, you know, have in there, because when you think about it, they've already defeated the Guardian, they defeated, you know, all these other mobs, Ghast, you know, they got the Ghast tier. There's not many bosses in this situation as far as this. I mean, of course, when you think about it, you know, the Witherstorm, there's no Witherstorm in Minecraft. There's a Wither, but no Witherstorm, especially like how it was before. So maybe they'll come up with a new boss or something like that. I do have a lot of theories of something, again, that can happen in Episode 5. I'll try to bring you guys a few more before the release, of course. And it's very interesting, though, because, you know, we were semi-right on a lot of things on our prediction video in Episode 4. When Episode 4 came out, like, you know, I predicted that we're gonna need Ivor, and it happens that we did need Ivor. I also predicted that you would be able to defeat you have to like defeat the Witherstorm from inside, because there's no other way that you could possibly do that. So we'll just have to see how this is gonna work out. I am hoping that we will see the EnderDragon, and we possibly will fight him and kind of like redo this whole kind of order thing, I guess, the right way. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video on episode 5, you guys. Again, let me know down below in the comments what you would like to see in episode 5. Who do you think is going to be our villain? I know we're going to hit Herobrine and also the EnderDragon too. I don't know about Herobrine. I'll try to touch on that topic maybe later on down the road. We'll just have to see how that is going to play out. But yeah, I have some interesting topics coming soon. Unfortunately, I'm running out of time today to cover it all, and I definitely want to have more discussions with you guys and thoughts on what you think of the story and how it's going. I think it's going in an awesome direction. But yeah, I would like to thank you all for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date with more Minecraft story mode and more. And also, if you have not seen the series, I'll be sure to link my playlist down below in the description so you guys can watch it. Yeah, and until the next, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye.